Welcome to BA News Fortress, your daily source for hottest news and latest updates. I'm Leia Guevara.
And I'm Shakira Laksamana. Let's dive into the top stories of the day.
Philippine Central Bank enters arbitration over failed ID card project.
BSP may cut RRR this year according to Metrobank.
BSP wants relaxed rules in hiring external auditors for financial firms.
Veteran banker appointed to monetary board.
Marcos vows faster delivery of government services, response to healthcare.
BIR cut floors price for cigarettes, vape products.
We begin tonight with breaking news. Philippine Central Bank enters arbitration over failed ID card project. Now, over to our reporter Ivy Kilala for more on this story. Ivy.
After the Philippine Central Bank decided to cancel its contract with Identification System Company or SCAR Corporation to produce the country national ID card, the case officially entered the arbitration process. ACI had one contract with the Central Bank, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, to supply cards and equipment for national ID system. Philippine system in August, however, BSP announced the termination of contract, approving cards for delivering only 57.9 million ID cards put at the planned 116 million. The production issue led to loss of 1.6 million Philippine peso, US 1.9 million, almost of the one contract amount awarded to ASEA Central Bank said. BSP case against all cards included several others complainants, including failing to company with the introduction or proposed plans catch up with the introduction, as well as securing almost 7% of which the maximum limit is the 1%. Meanwhile, all cars as promised to exercise any black login within 12 months, arguing the BSP to thinking its decision and feeling a motion. For organization, the company said it was fully capable for meeting deadlines, spirit, and decision to the unforeseen challenge and the ongoing distribution case that requires sports. This is Ivy Kilala reporting. Back to you, Raya.
Thank you, Ivy. As we've been discussing about Philippine Central Bank's arbitration over failed ID card project, it's important to also consider how BSP may cut RRR this year according to Metro Bank. Now, let's hear more of it from Shakira Laksamana. Ms. Laksamana?
The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or BSP may cut the reserve requirement ratio or RRR for banks to as low as 7% by the end of 2024, according to Metropolitan Bank and Trustco. Metrobank Chief Economist Nicolas Antonio T. mapa-expect BSP Governor Eli M. Remolona Jr. to reduce the RRR by 2.5 percentage points soon, with the first cut likely to happen in the coming weeks. The RRR, which dictates the portion of the bank deposit that cannot be lent out and must be held with the BSP, was last lowered in June 2023 to 9.5%. That's all we have for now on the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas Reserve Requirement Ratio. We will continue to follow this news as they become available. This is Shakira Laksamana reporting.
Thank you, Shakira. Now, before we continue with the following news for tonight, BA News Fortress will be right back after a short break. So, stay tuned.
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand.
Welcome, Dante. Let me show you around. Please, write legibly. Wait po. Teka.
Thank you. Next.
I need to pay my bills.
Ayun, sabihin nga, Bill. Yan. Enroll nyo muna mga billers nyo.
What? With my UB Online, no need to enroll to pay my bills. Pwedeng free yung fund transfer and one valid ID lang, naka-open na ako ng account via app. I don't belong here.
Welcome back to BA News Fortress. Before the break, we've been discussing about the Philippine Central Bank. Now, let's hear more with the news. BSP want relaxed rules in hiring external auditors for financial firms. Let's hear more details from our reporter, Joanna Aku.
The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP, wants to relax the rules that banks and other financial institutions must follow when hiring external auditors, as well as expand the coverage of such guidelines to include entities like digital banks. The BSP is collecting feedback from stakeholders on a draft circular that would revise the framework on the selection of external auditors for BSP, supervised financial companies. At present, banks and other financial institutions regulated by the BSP can hire an external auditor, an individual practitioner on an audit firm, from an official list of qualified names. External auditors who either want to join the list or renew their inclusion must submit their application to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. That's all for now. Joanna Ako reporting. Back to you, Shakira.
Thank you, Joanna. Before we move on to the next topic, let's hear more about the Philippine Central Bank from Rhea Guevara. Read the news of veteran banker appointed to Monetary Board. Ms. Guevara?
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has appointed a veteran banker to the last seat of the Monetary Board, completing the 7-member policy-making body of the Philippine Central Bank. Jose L. Carabin took his oath at the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP complex, on September 5, according to Central Bank Governor Eli M. Remolona Jr. Mr. Carabin took up BS Mathematics as cum laude and Mechanical Engineering at the La Salle University in Manila, and holds a Master of Business Administration from Wharton Business School at the University of Pennsylvania, according to the website of Kawat Kalinga Canada, where he was Vice Chairman. He was also a Secretary of the Bankers Association of the Philippines and President and Chairman of Megalink Incorporation. Before his appointment, the banker served as President and Chief Executive Officer of state-owned United Coconut Planters Bank from 2003 to 2007. He also held positions at Solid Bank and Citibank. This is Rhea Guevara reporting. Now, before we continue with the following news for tonight, BA News Fortress will be right back after a short break, so stay tuned.
What if she says no? What if she wants to get married right away? What if she wants a big wedding? What if she gets pregnant agad? What if it's a boy? What if maging twins? But what if something happens to me? Paano na sila? Paano na siya?
For all of life's what-ifs, BDO Life is your plan B. BDO Life can help protect your dreams, no matter what happens. It's good to always have a plan B. BDO Life. We protect.
BPI na pinagkakatiwalaan mo, mas pinalapit na para sa'yo. More partners, kaya mas convenient. May BPI dito, 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 at dito. Pati sa phone mo. At your service for your banking needs. Just visit the partner store and scan the QR code for the product you need. easy access for all. May BPI dito para sa lahat.
Thank you for staying with us, PCNs. Coming up next, President Marcos vows faster delivery of government services and response to health care. Let's hear more information from our reporter, Alzaida K. Cabunton.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has committed to boosting the government's capabilities in delivering its services from disaster response to public healthcare, improving resources allocation.
Today, we take that to heart. With a turnover of 51 patient transport vehicles or PTVs to our local government unit beneficiaries in Region 6 and the Negros Island region. Through this, we are handing over faster access to life-saving care. It's built upon our thrust to improve people's access to health care, especially in vulnerable communities and geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas.
Marcos made the pronouncement during the ceremonial endorsement of the Public Financial Management or PFM Reforms Roadmap 2024 to 2028, which aims to improve the government's allocation of resources in Malacanang Palace on Tuesday. According to Marcos, the PFM Roadmap gives the government's clear mandate of ensuring that the money entrusted to us by the people serves a purpose that truly matters, that will make a difference. Budget Secretary Amenya Pangandaman, in a separate statement, explained that the roadmap will serve a guide to synchronous planning and budgeting linkage and levels of government to ensure alignment priorities, streamline cash management policies, and standardized internal auditing guidance. That's all for now. We will continue to bring updates as they become available. This is Alizaida K. Gabunton reporting. Back to you, Rhea.
Thank you, Alizaida. And finally, for our last story of the evening, BIR cuts floor price for cigarettes and vape products. Let's hear the rest from our reporter, Andre Joffrey David.
The Bureau of Internal Revenue, BIR, has reduced the floor prices from cigarette and vape products as the government took into account lower production costs of manufacturers. In its latest revenue regulation, the BIR updated the floor prices for cigarette, heated tobacco products, and vaporized nicotine products. The BIR last issued its floor prices in May 2023. Floor price is the minimum retail price set by BIR taking into account the sum of products, excise tax, value-added tax, VAT, and reasonable production costs. For cigarettes, the new floor price is now at 78.58 pesos from the previous 114.60 pesos. For heated tobacco products, the floor prices per pack has been reduced to 60.11 pesos from the previous 120.40 pesos for those with production costs of 19.54 pesos, excise tax of 34.13 pesos, and VAT of 6.44 pesos. Further, the BIR set a 180.60 peso floor price for 2mm ml pad of nicotine. This was slightly lower than 200 peso previously. For a conventional freebase or classic nicotine, the floor price has been set at 181.72 pesos for a 10 ml bottle with production cost of 99.25 pesos, excise tax of 63 pesos, and a VAT of 19.47 pesos. A larger bottle of 30 ml classic nicotine, on the other hand, has also priced lower at a minimum of 263.73 pesos from a little over 400 pesos. BIR Assistant Commissioner Jetro Sabiriaga explained that the lower floor prices stem from manufacturer production costs. That's all for now. I'm Andre Joffrey David reporting.
Thank you, Mr. David, and thank you, PCNs, for joining us tonight.
For more news and updates, visit our website or follow us on social media. We'll be back tomorrow with another newscast.
And again, this is VA News Fortress, your daily source of hottest news. Good night!